Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Seltzer Soda. On this channel I'm going to be reviewing American soda, seltzers, both hard and soft, and other fizzy drinks that I come across that I think people might be interested in. I'm starting with a doozy, which I first fell in love with when I was over in America, but it's now available here too. Today we're talking about Pacific Punch, which is probably Monster's most recent full sugar release as far as I'm aware. In terms of the ingredients, we got fruit juices including apple, orange, raspberry, cherry, guava, pineapple and passion fruit. The juice content, 12%, is a bit lower than Pipeline Punch's 16.2% despite containing more different types of juice. We'll get into how that affects taste a bit later. The can itself is pretty low key, more so than the bright pink of Pipeline Punch, but it's a nice change from the original black can and the sugar-free zero range. As well as the glucose syrup and sucrose in there, there's some sucralose too, but it doesn't seem to give it an artificial taste or anything like that. With 55 grams of sugar, that content is a little bit higher than Pipeline Punch, but it's not as high as Mango Loco. Otherwise, the caffeine content and that kind of thing looks pretty much as you'd expect. Close up, the can looks great. We've got all kinds of sailor-inspired tattoo visuals on the side, a compass, a mermaid, waves, a great white shark, an anchor, an eagle, a heart with a dagger through it, a ship, and death before dishonor. You'll note that the UK can has the UK spelling of dishonor with that extra U in there. And then there's some rope tying the whole thing together. The marketing spiel on the side of the can declares that this is not your typical punch, which I'm not sure I agree with. In terms of taste, I think it has something in common with Hawaiian Punch, only with added carbonation, but other than that, the description on the side of the can is pretty vague. I don't know about you, but Unleash the Salty Beast is not a particularly appealing slogan to me. Now, what we're all here for, the drink itself. As you can hear from the can opening, it's very carbonated. There's quite a lot of pop to it. Colour-wise, it's kind of orangey, but it actually looks much more red when you look at it through the can opening. It's not a million miles from Pipeline Punch in terms of both colour and taste, but there are two major differences. This one tastes much less juicy. It's also more forward with the addition of those berry juices. The raspberries and cherries really shine, with the tropical juices taking kind of a back seat. Overall, I do really like this one. It might be my second favourite Monster overall right now. The only complaint I have about this drink is that when I drink it on an empty stomach, it can make me feel just a little jittery or anxious. The only thing I can put that down to is the slightly higher sugar content than other Monsters, or maybe some of the artificial sweeteners, but it's a weird little phenomenon. Does it stop me drinking it? No, it does not. Don't mind me, just centering the can and glass in the shot here. And there we go. Overall, I've got a lot of good things to say about this drink. It strikes a nice balance between juicy and energy drinky, and it's become a real go-to for me. Especially now it's more and more widely available in the UK, you probably won't need to be paying astronomical sums to import this from overseas. In terms of a final score, I'm going in high, but I gotta give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's taken me a while to get this video up, but I'm hoping to rattle through a few more, including some US exclusives, pretty quickly. Don't forget to subscribe to come along for the ride.